Hello and welcome everyone to my reflective video. Here I will be reflecting on course content with an intense focus on integrating educational technology effectively in teaching, framed by the critical TPAC method we learned within the course. Here we go. My overall experience in this course has been transformative. It has moved me beyond simply processing technology knowledge, like knowing how to use a tool, to understanding the essential interactions needed for effective modern teaching, as well as the abundance of challenges that can occur within the classroom when technology is involved. In addition to this, the course helped me critically think about how to select and apply digital resources and multimedia strategies. The fundamental goal learned for me throughout this course is that effective instruction requires having the necessary skills of the three core circles of knowledge: content, pedagogy, and technology collectively. The session of Digital Assessment Tools Week 4 was a massive leap forward in my technological pedagogical knowledge. TPK is about knowing how to integrate technology into general teaching methods, and this session helped me to do this not just only practically, but also in the future and how I will apply it in my classrooms. We explored how digital technology can facilitate and engage assessment by offering timely and constructive feedback. I also gained a deeper understanding on how to design assessments that are not only engaging, but pedagogically sound and inclusive for all my students in the future. This session also emphasized a move towards multimedia and differentiated assessment. This is a core pedagogical insight because relying solely on written communication as a primary method of assessment risks drawing enormous conclusions from students' learning. This also taught me that digital tools allow us to vary and honor the methods of response, which is a central tendency of UDL action and expression principles. By using creative and engaging digital tools, we ensure that no one's means of actions and expressions optimizes for all learners. This session enhanced focus heavily on technology by enhancing existing pedagogical strategies of fairness and comprehension evaluation, and it gave me the confidence to design assessments for both response and rigor. The sessions covering multimedia and UDL sharpened my focus on technological content and accessibility. TCK involves knowing which technology best supports specific content areas. This session expanded my understanding on how to evaluate digital resources, not just solely on engagement, but authentic response and also accessibility. So now I approach resource selection through a more critical lens, looking for representative perspectives, biases, and accessibility for all learners. This learning deepened my awareness for the 5 barriers of accessibility and how to proactively remove these within my control. For example, I now recognize that technological barriers like documentation without altered text or videos without captions can exclude learners who rely on screen readers or visual supports. This shift was not just technical, it was also philosophical. And now seeing accessibility as a design starter point, not as an afterthought. And I understand now including digital content supporting transfer and generalization, which is also a key goal in UDL. These sessions helped me to move from simply using multimedia and to curate it in an interactive way, ensuring that every student can access it, engage with it, and learn from the content. What benefited me the most was how I saw technology not just as helpful extra, like in the substantial and argumentative stages of the SAMR model, but as a key part of how we teach and what we teach, as shown in the TPAC framework that we learned in class. The UDL guidelines specifically provide a concrete structural framework for designing integration, helping me to understand that technology is the means of achieving learning goals, not just the distraction and the destination itself. One of the most persistent challenges I had was navigating the tensions between ideal design and real world consistencies. Another challenge I faced was pedagogical challenges, like ensuring that digital tools didn't overwhelm learners' with cognitive loads or distract their core learning goals. It takes careful scaffolding and intern pacing to make sure ed tech enhancement lessons are truly effective. These challenges taught me that inclusive designing is not just about choosing the right tools, it's about advocating for structural changes, collaborations with colleagues, and continuous reflection on how the system can better support all learners. I believe the future lies not only in the tools themselves, but in how we use them to foster learners' agency. Technology alone cannot be the cure all, it only can be as powerful as the pedagogical and purpose behind the technology. For example, using UDL as a roadmap, technology becomes a vehicle for promoting multiple means of engagement, representation, action, and expression. It allows us to design learning environments that are flexible, responsive, and equal for all outsets and after removing and controlling variables of barriers aside. My future aspirations are grounded in this vision of UDL. I plan to deepen my use of digital assessment tools, not just as instructional feedback, but to support peer and self reflection. Reflection is a powerful learning tool, and technology can scaffold it in ways that are accessible, personable, and meaningful. I also aim to lead curriculum designed effort to prioritize inclusive planning from the beginning. Whether I design a lesson, a unit, or contribute to policies, I want to change exclusive practices and advocate for flexible student centered approaches. Educational technology gives us the tool, but it is our responsibility to use them carefully, creatively, and consistently.